Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a crazy past few weeks. Lots of overtime for me. Trump was shot at, and I just finished Night for the second time in my life. I first read it in the 8th grade, right around the time of the 50th anniversary of D-Day. And it's about Elie Wiesel's experience, having survived Auschwitz, and even facing Dr. Mengele himself when he was 15. It has earned its place on the disturbing book iceberg, and let's explore why. It all starts in the small village of Szeged in Transylvania, when 15-year-old Elie happens upon the local spiritualist known as Moshe the Beetle in a hysterical state. He was telling an outlandish accounting of Nazi soldiers having rounded up a group of Jews, herded them out to the woods, made them dig their own mass grave, and then shot them all and they fell right in. And the babies and small children were tossed into the air and used as target practice, like fucking skeet shooting. And here he is, alive to tell the tale, because they missed him and only wounded his leg. So he played possum until the coast was clear. Now, Moshe the Beetle was a poor man, getting on with age, and was generally looked down on by the community. So when he came to them with this talk of this insane and sadistic conduct by German soldiers, nobody listened to him. They thought he finally lost his marbles. Until Hitler's army had invaded Transylvania and descended on Szeged and herded everyone into a ghetto. All the while, this community is being shuffled out of their homes and into the cramped and substandard conditions of this ghetto. The general consensus among them is that this is just temporary. It'll all blow over in short order, and things will go back to the way they were. No. Soon enough, the occupying soldiers decided to condense that ghetto. Whole families were now roomies in these cramped and substandard conditions, and the general consensus remained the same. This is just temporary. We're in this together. Just gotta suck it up for the time being. No again. Now the Szeged ghetto is going to be leveled and everyone in it is being herded into cattle cars with their fate and destination unknown. Same attitude. This will blow over. Trust the plan. Flatten the curve. After a long and miserable journey in this cattle car, the train finally stops and it gets real. From this cattle car, they can see a mass open crematorium where they are tossing the bodies of small children and babies, dead and still alive, in to be cremated. And they see the welcome sign over their new home. Arbeit macht frei, meaning work sets you free. Their new home is Auschwitz. The men are separated from the women. They are stripped down, shaved down, tattooed their new identities, and assigned jobs. Their new life is sun up to sundown hard work, sleeping in cramped and filthy quarters, and an unsteady diet of scraps of bread and a soup so thin it's even a stretch to call it broth. But it's the safest thing to drink since all the water there is so germy that it's getting everyone sick with dysentery from drinking it. There are also regular hangings and beatings of prisoners by the guards. Our hero has also been face to face with Dr. Mengele, the death doctor, the human experimentation mad doctor who passed him during a selection and he survived. In the dead of winter, a number of prisoners, including our hero and his father, were rounded up and told it was moving day. It was freezing, and the prisoners were to travel on foot in just those tattered prison uniforms to their new destination. During this hike of several miles, the guards entertained themselves by provoking prisoners to fight over scraps of bread. People are dropping dead left and right from exhaustion, starvation, frostbite. And also, the ones that are still living, they even resort to eating snow off of each other. Finally, they arrive at their new home, the equally terrifying Buchenwald. And our hero's father passes away not long after arrival. And the saddest part of that is that within a few days of their arrival, the camp is liberated by the American soldiers. And this is the first of a trilogy of Elie Wiesel's true story of having survived the Nazis and the death camps. And I'm curious about what came after. So far, this is all for Night. And if you enjoyed this video and my channel in general, and you want to help me keep going, you know the drill. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Book and Movie.